Reunion. Hello, y'all. I was selling crack on a private jet up in the hell and back. But no confusion, this a reunion. Hello, y'all. Welcome back. Get Murda here. He counting money. He said, "Can man, the hell with rap. I'm only here to shit on niggas and piss on bitches. Welcome, ass. I bought jewelry and bikes, nigga. Black Benzes and white Vigors. Now I'm out here and I'm looking for more chandeliers and light fixtures. Nah. I don't like niggas, what's wrong with me? I'm a hype nigga, but this 44 turn to Michael Jordan. I look and say, take flight, nigga.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. This episode is sponsored by Underdog. The app is an easy way to make some cash just by making picks on your favorite players. Underdog is available in more than 30 states, including California, Texas, and New York, just to name a few. Underdog is offering promos every day, all October, so make sure to use code Mase, Cam, or STAT to get up to $1,000 in bonus cash with your first deposit and get a Brock Purdy free pick. All he needs is 1 yard for an easy W on your first cash entry. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Mase and Cam.
Murda, what up, man?
Killa was good,
I'm
man.
Good. How you today, man?
Man, amazing, man. Did you see the game yesterday?
We was there together.
Oh, my goodness.
Dramatic effect.
I can't make this up. We're joined today with our special guest, No Bueno, and the 69 God. How y'all feel about that display yesterday?
It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed.
What do you want to say to him?
I ain't embarrassed.
I just want him to stop coaching and play. He playing like Moses Malone Jr. out there. He trying to coach everybody. Just let us play, coach.
I actually am not trying to coach everybody.
What's your Instagram
first of
handle?
all, from the jump, we're going to keep it 100. The team, when you see our team and who we're playing against, the game is already over. They're already over. We got
What do
a
you
dude
mean by over? Y'all was playing Pacquiao. Eric Morales.
One of them Pacquiao dudes be dropping 40 and 50. He's a guard. Larry plays guard. How much you had? He had 50.
I had 5. How many did you have?
Actually, I had 5 also. No, I had 1.
No rebounds.
I had 5. They had a 6'8" dude like freaking Valanciunas. I played forward.
You was nowhere near the 6'8".
The reason why I didn't have a lot of rebounds because they made so many shots.
No, not even close. Bro, check this out. You was nowhere near, boy. You was missing finger rolls.
I missed a couple of shots. Yeah, but at least I ran back on defense.
Nick, hold on, time out,
What I'm going to do is, while y'all talking, we going to play the footage with you, Nick.
Nick, roll my tape first, please.
Okay.
Roll
Please,
my
I got
tape
ISO.
first.
All right,
I got ISO.
You set yourself up, Playboy.
No bueno.
You set
See what happens when we talk on defense? Sir. Call it out, watch back door. Down 3, let's go, boys. Let me know when you're ready.
What'd you say, PT?
Drop in, big fella, we got your help. Yeah, we here. Yeah, we here for the middle. It's another one back door. You wait for him. Yeah, you wait for him. Yeah, he missed it. You wait for him. You see him? He's coming. Yeah. You see, go.
He wasn't about to run back again.
First of all, that was the second
Yeah, really quick, just because
We won
I'm
that
sure some viewers are confused just like I am.
Yeah.
What was the score?
We got beat by
Start
25
there.
again.
That game?
You got beat by 25 points.
Today we got
That game-
Wait.
Let's be clear.
Let's do a post-game interview, y'all.
Yeah.
What was the score, Larry, first?
Okay, go ahead.
I don't know. We lost by 25. I stopped counting. We lost by 25.
Lost by
It was so
30,
bad.
30. You
It was
lost
so
by
bad. The
31.
referee stopped the game. He said,
You
it's a
lost
game
by
over.
31.
It was 31. He stopped the game.
Okay, what? So that
I
was
haven't
just
had
one
that
game.
happen to me yet until
Okay,
today.
then that was just one game that you guys played.
That's I've
That was
lost.
today, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday. Yes.
Okay. Do you have anything to say to how many points you guys lost by? How did that happen?
We lost by like 31. The footage they just showed was from 2 weeks ago, and we won that game. He didn't play. But that was footage. But the game we played yesterday, after we lost, man, I said, I beat you though, 1-on-1. He played me twice. Game 5, I beat him 5-2. Then he said, let's play the 12. I beat him 12-4. Nick, do we have the footage? Because if we do, kindly pull it up.
Yeah, pull it
I
up.
destroyed him. The score was 2-zip. He was beating me 2-zip.
Real quick, we'll watch the footage.
Oh! Yeah. Hold on, look. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Foul.
Excuse
Foul.
me. Hold on. I'm gonna hit 3 straight threes. Right after that foul, I hit 3 straight threes. Yo, Nick, can you let it play? So it's the first 48. The first 48.
He beat me
We're
on the
gonna
play.
put it in the Cool.
Cam, he beat me.
Hold on.
He beat me. I ain't gonna lie. He beat me.
Hold on.
You right. Okay, Mike, try to go. Let's go. And you come see 131, that's my handle. I'm in Vegas. I'm from Harlem. Get this thing out of here.
White Curry.
He hit 3 threes on me. 2 times I walked up, I picked up the pocket. First he said, that's not my ball. Well, y'all said, no, that's a good ball. When I played, I played. Listen, it was at the point where I was going to let him shoot. He's delusional.
Yo.
He's delusional.
And I say one thing. Listen, I was
He beat me
there.
though. He beat me though.
I was there. White was looking decent in the one-on-one games. All y'all stinked in the full court games. PT doesn't have a microphone. The one thing PT kept saying when he came to the bench, and audience can't hear him, we'll just probably put a camera PT. He kept complaining about White that you too big not to go in the paint. He said you won't go in the paint for no reason. And then when I watched you stayed on the perimeter on the outside of 3-point, he had an attitude about that, PT.
Right.
So I was just wondering if you want to talk to him about that.
I'm a versatile player. I play on the wing. I play mid range. I move around.
Okay.
However, our team doesn't do that. Larry is paws just as big as he's never in the
Not
paint.
as big as you.
Then you got a guard. All he do is just catch and shoot the ball. That's not a team. So that's why I always said we could play a one-on-one. Everybody I play a one-on-one, I smoked.
The spirit, man. Y'all are into it, man. You know, the biggest thing out of all of this pause is y'all getting some cardio in your late 40s and early 50s, man.
That's a fact.
I gotta walk and see these little Filipino dudes laughing at me now.
Yeah, man. Well, that
All
was
good.
good.
I killed this kid
All
earlier,
good,
man.
all good. Okay, so let's get into the topic. So breaking news, Jets head coach Robert Saleh has been fired after a 2-3 start. In his 3 seasons, he had a 20-36 regular season record with no playoff appearances. He's the NFL's first head coach to be fired this season. Were you surprised by the news, Mase?
I actually wasn't surprised that he got fired. When you look at this team underperforming, they're not ready to actually say that something is wrong with Aaron Rodgers or that he's not the Aaron Rodgers of old. So it seemed like the scapegoat for it all was going to be that coach. And I mean, the coach is underperforming, pause, but he's definitely just a portion of that collective team that's playing bad. I mean, you oftentimes blame the coach first, but then the next one they're going to have to blame is Aaron Rodgers after they move him out the way, because last year they had phenomenal defense, but when you look at Aaron Rodgers being added to that, it should have turned into a lot of wins, but he got hurt. So when he comes back, you expect with great defense to be able to add that offense and turn it into wins, and for this team to be under 500 is just totally not acceptable. You'll never catch Titletown that way.
I am kind of surprised, but not surprised at the same time. I just, when you wake up to it in the morning, it's like, damn, they really fired that nigga. Aaron Rodgers is not a cool nigga. He don't fuck with none of his coaches. Every time it's a coach, if McCarthy got fired, he stopped fucking with LaFleur when he was in Green Bay. We seen the nigga try to hug this nigga the other day. Aaron Rodgers pushed the nigga out the way. I don't do hugs and all that. This the same situation kind of last year or this year, it dripped into this year with Sean Payton and Russell Wilson. If the coach and the quarterback ain't getting along, it's one or the other. In Denver, they got Russell Wilson out of there and they kept Sean Payton. This situation, they said, we went through all this to get Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the ones that's going to put asses in the seat. He's more famous and more credible and more of a likeness than the head coach. That's first and foremost, and it seemed like they weren't on the same page this season. Secondly, him as a head coach, though, look, it's 14. He's been a head coach for the Jets for 4 years. It's only 4 teams in the division. His first year, he went 4-13. He finished 4th. Second year, 7-10. They finished 4th. Last year, 7-10. They finished 3rd, and he got fired this season. So if it's only 4 teams in the division, and you're finishing 4th every year, and your record overall is 20-36, you gotta go. You gotta go, and especially if Aaron Rodgers don't like you. So am I shocked that it happened right now and then, right this second? Kinda, but when you run the business, business is business. And if Aaron Rodgers don't like you and y'all haven't won a championship or a Super Bowl since 1969, I haven't been old enough to see the Jets win a Super Bowl. I haven't been old enough to see the Knicks win a championship. I've seen the Mets, I've seen the Yankees, I've seen the Rangers. We might see the Liberty. We have not seen the Knicks or the Jets win any championships. And not only just the Jets, at least the Knicks won in the same decade I was born. The Jets ain't won since the 60s, Broadway Joe and all that. Like, them niggas ain't win, and my mother was like 6. So at the end of the day, homeboy got to go. I don't know if that's going to fix the problem, but he's a scapegoat for now. Mase made a great point. Next it'll be Aaron Rodgers, because now that the head coach is going and it seems like you want him going, what are you going to do?
Okay, so with that being said, do you guys feel like it looks like a bad look for Aaron Rodgers for him being fired, or do you feel like it's separate?
I mean, it's separate for now, but it's moving in that direction. We know that the Jets is a waste of a playoff spot. If they actually even got there, it would be a waste of a spot. We know they're not going to win.
Yeah, I mean, don't get it fucked up. And I'm not talking about recently, but the Jets they're in the same division as the Patriots. Patriots own that division for 20 years, B. So 2 times that they didn't win the division, the Jets did win. And that's when Mark Sanchez was the quarterback and everything else, but they still didn't take it. But for 20 years, that division's literally been owned by the New England Patriots. When Tom Brady left, niggas is like, okay, good. We might could do something. You know, you start looking at Buffalo with Allen. Then you start looking at Miami with Tua. And then the Jets had a great defense. And then they're sitting there saying, okay, their defense is spectacular. What are you going to do on offense? Then you get Aaron Rodgers, and everybody thinks, oh, now we can win the division. Aaron Rodgers gets hurt. You start off this year pretty good, and then it just goes into a fucking funk, and now the coach is out. Last week, when they was doing top-ranked quarterbacks, they actually had Aaron Rodgers at number 4. So his quarterback play was pretty decent, but then when you start losing games, it doesn't really equivalent to anything. Only person right now, and I'm not even being funny, that would be having an MVP caliber season is Joe Burrow. I was watching a special on him last night, and it was like, bro, they're really wasting Joe Burrow's season because he's killing because their defense ain't shit. Aaron Rodgers was ranked number 4. I don't know where he's ranked at today as far as quarterbacks is concerned, but when you're not winning, it doesn't help.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. If you look at the quarterbacks that's in the league, he wouldn't even be 4. I would have him way at least 5 will be as high as you could put him. I mean,
I'm talking about, not to cut you off, my apology, but like when they was 2-1. When you're winning, everybody, when you're winning, the hype is good when you're winning. But then when you're not winning, you're not looking as good as you supposedly look. And look, he stunk it up last game. If he was number 4, he definitely should have dropped. He had 2 interceptions in the first quarter. And then on the game-winning drive, he threw an interception for them to lose the game. You're right. He shouldn't even be 5 right now.
Yeah.
Okay, and then last question regarding the topic. Do you guys see Robert getting a head coaching position anytime soon?
I don't know his history, so I wouldn't be able to give proper details to that. I could say when you leave somewhere like New York, whenever you don't perform in a big city, it's hard to go somewhere else and get a job because there's so much scrutiny comes with it and so much media comes with it. You know, you could do bad in Cincinnati, you could do bad in Kentucky, but when you play bad in New York, it seems like the whole world know you're playing bad.
I don't know about a head coaching job, but he'll definitely get a job. He's been coaching since 2002, a lot on defense. He coached offense one time, whether it's with Michigan. He did college as well, Michigan State, Houston Texans, Seattle Seahawks, Jacksonville Jaguars, San Francisco. primarily as a defensive coordinator. This has been his first head coaching job, and sometimes head coaching ain't for everybody. Sometimes you're better being a part of a team instead of leading the team. But I think he'll get a job as far as a head coaching job. I'm not sure about that.
Yeah, and then just rumors are saying, so he was the 49ers defensive coordinator. They're saying they could have a reunion back over there. So we'll see if that'll be a good fit for him. But yeah, it's a lot going on over there. So now we're going to discuss basketball. So Kuzma says he isn't worried about trade rumors because the only untouchable player in the NBA is Victor Wembanyama. He said, it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. One, it's a business. Two, everybody in the NBA is tradable except for Wemby. And I'd still be playing basketball if I get traded. So why would I be thinking about anything other than trying to put the ball in the hoop? So first, thoughts on the quote that he said. And then do you guys believe that Wemby is the only untouchable player in the NBA?
What do I think about the statement that he just shared? I believe this is 100% not true. I think even Wemby can be moved for the right situation. It's just people are not willing to present what'll make Popovich do this. I think, and that's just my vantage point. There's some people that think that Wemby is not movable, but I'm from the school of anything is possible. And when you think of Kyle Kuzma, I would have really liked to see him play at Golden State or somewhere like that, but I could see him being traded, and I could see him being traded quickly because when him and Poole got together in DC, it went horrible. And then you get Porzingis out of there. Porzingis win a championship is always horrible when things like that happen. You go from such a losing team, and then he get traded somewhere else and become a champion. So I think he's just trying to talk his way out of DC, which it will be good for him, But that's where we're at with this. He only got, I think, 3 years remaining on his contract. And somebody that want to trade for him will want those 3 years. I think he could be very helpful on a team like Golden State.
Kyle Kuzma remind me of Ben Simmons. He just be showing up, though. Like, he come to the games. That nigga dye his hair blonde. That nigga wear big-ass, dumbass boots. Want to be a Fashion Nova. Shout out to Winnie Harlow. That's my homegirl. That's salute, Winnie. Much love. I ain't trying to come to your man, but you got him into this shit. Once he start fucking with you, when for those who don't know, Winnie Harlow's big time, and just a friend of mine, nothing more than that. Big time fashion model from Canada. Whether it's Victoria's Secret, all the top of the line shit. And Cal be wearing bubble coats and shorts. Green hair on this side, blonde hair on this side. Like, it'd be a little wild for me. So I look at him like Ben Simmons that shows up. Secondly, no, you're wrong. If you have a no trade clause in your contract, they can't trade you first and foremost. So even if niggas want to trade you, they can't trade you. That's why a few players have no trade clauses in their contract in case niggas even thinking about it. In case you even thinking about it, no. Like Bradley Beal, he had no trade clause. They ended up trading. A lot of people have no trade clauses in their contract. Carmelo had a no trade clause. Kobe Bryant had no trade clause. Now, even if you don't have a no trade clause, the couple names that I am going to say, I don't know what their contract is like. Niggas ain't getting rid of Luka in Dallas. They ain't thinking about that. They're not thinking about getting rid of Shea in Oklahoma. No, they're not thinking about that. So you're right. Everybody could get traded, and I agree with Murda, but certain niggas, that ain't even thinking about certain niggas. Look, Dirk Nowitzki was a staple in Dallas for however many years. Soon as he's on the way out, they get the new version of Dirk. And I'm not saying they play the same or anything. Another European player, another all-star, another first NBA all-team NBA nigga. And he's white in Dallas.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going nowhere. Everybody's not expendable, Kyle. Don't put everybody in the same boat as you and the crab in the barrel. No. If you feel that way, fine. And Wemby's not the only one that niggas is not thinking about trading. It's some niggas right now that may call for Luka. I don't even know who you would call right now for Luka. Yo, we want Luka. Bang. Niggas ain't motherfucking picking up for you. You talking about you want Luka, you can make a team deal. No, he's not leaving Dallas. I'm just using that as one example, and there's several other examples as well. My particular point of view.
Jalen Brunson is tradable?
Yes.
Okay.
It depends on what it's for, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think you trade Jalen Brunson just for another point guard. I don't think you even trade Jalen Brunson for another point guard and some draft picks. It would have to be like 2 superstars and 2 draft picks because the Knicks be like, we need to get everything back. Look, niggas just thought they was about to be killing Nova. Oh, they killed it. Niggas got Jalen Brunson. Niggas got DiVincenzo. Niggas got Josh Hart. Oh, they just got Mikal Villanova. Season about to start 2 days before that. Stop all that shit, man. DiVincenzo, thank you. We appreciate you. Minnesota, we got a chance to go get the nigga Karl Anthony Towns. We appreciate your effort. Killed that whole shit. And that's just the way it is. So, yeah, people could go and come pause as GMs and owners want them to go. But some niggas is just not, they're just not picking the phone up for certain niggas. Cal, you're not one.
Wow, hot take. A Ben Simmons that plays. Like, I don't even know how to process that.
No, because he show up to the games. Ben don't be showing up. And listen, we be hard on Ben Simmons on this show. But let's be honest, it's something mental that clicked with Ben. Ben, we talked about it maybe a few days ago. That nigga's a 3-time All-Star when he was playing. And he was doing good. The Philly fans is rough. And when he wasn't shooting and performing well in the playoffs, and when you get booed at home, sometimes that may have trigger you if you're not mentally tough enough for that. And I'm not sure if he was mentally tough enough for Philly's crowd.
Okay, so this next topic I think is pretty interesting. So NBA GMs had a poll vote on the best players at each position. So I want to know if you guys agree with the takes that they had. So first, for point guard, they had Luka.
No.
Okay.
I love Luka as a player, but I don't think he's the top point guard for me. I would definitely go SGA.
SGA? Hey, Kim.
I think it's a tie with SG and Luka. I'm gonna go 1A and 1B. SGA's phenomenal, athletic. He reminds me of a point guard version of Kawhi Leonard. But the thing about Luka is, well, he's a very big guard. He's a big 6'7". Pause. We actually met him the other day, and he's a big guard. He does everything. Luka could get 40 on every given night. He's a different kind of player. I'm thinking about how to say this. But we're talking about traditional point guard. I see where Mase is coming from. I dig that. He's not traditional, but his assists did go up last year. When you get a chance, Google his assists for me from what he averaged last year, because the year before, he wasn't averaging a lot. The one thing that I would like Luka to do that I haven't seen him do thus far is get involved with Kyrie Irving. Like
8 assists.
Yeah, how many points?
28.9. So he was 7th in points, 4th in assists.
Yeah, so you got 28 and 4. I mean 28 and 8. That's a lot. That's very good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy. So him and Kyrie though, it's like when Kyrie has the ball, he's on one side of the floor. When vice versa, the other one's on the side of the floor. It seems like they don't play together as when we see, and this is not the same team anymore. If we see Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, it's constant movement. And I don't think Jason Kidd implemented that in the offense yet. I think if he implements that, then Dallas could probably win a championship. Boston was way ahead. It was nobody even in the rear view with Boston last year. I'm talking about the whole NBA. They was up 16 games on every team, whether it was East or West Coast. They're the best team in the NBA. So teams are going to have to figure out what to do with Boston. But if we're asking the best point guard, I'm going with SGA and Luka as a tie.
Okay. And then the best shooting guard was Anthony Edwards. Do you agree or disagree? Ham?
I have to think about this. That's really a good one.
Who are your other choices?
I didn't, to be honest with you, Murda, I didn't look at the topics today because I knew we was talking basketball and I'm that good. I didn't have to really study on about nothing, so I didn't even know what we was talking about today, to be honest with you.
I do have the list, though, if you want me to read it.
Give me 5 of them. Give me top 5.
First was Anthony Edwards, then Devin Booker, then we got SGA, Steph Curry, then Luka.
SGA.
If we naming out of those top 5, then I'm gonna go Anthony Edwards.
I thought they was all point guards. Just a moment.
Shooting guard. This is the order of like percentages of the voting. And then last year it was Devin Booker. That was the choice. So
Yeah, Devin Booker's disappointed me the last 2 seasons.
Wait, what is Ja Morant?
He's a point guard.
And the reason I don't have Ja Morant, listen, the reason I'm not even putting Ja Morant in the point guard conversation right now is because he's been injured. He had personal problems before, and just this preseason, second or first game, he got hurt. It's like as much.
He got hurt again?
In the other night before last.
Oh my!
It's like, yo, it's just building up hype, and not just hype.
Yeah, go with
excitement.
Luka, man.
Yeah, excitement, because I love Ja Morant. Before he got hurt, the nigga jumped and almost hit his head on the backboard, blocking somebody's shit with the left. I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. A quarter and a half later, his ankle is fucked up and he's limping off. I hope Ja Morant isn't one of these players that we're never going to see his full.
Brandon Roy.
Yeah, I don't think it's Brandon Roy, because Brandon Roy had scar tissue to where his knees was rubbing together, to where to where bone was rubbing together. I can't think of the actual medical term, but he was missing tissue.
Yeah.
I think Ja Morant just plays so hard that he's going to fall. He's going to get hit. He's going to get, somebody's going to low bridge him. I don't think it's something internally with him medically. I think he's just one of them dogs that's just going to put 110% in, and it's going to cost them playing-wise, because I don't think he knows how to play any other way. And I wouldn't want to see him play any other way. But after he got hurt in preseason, I'm like, this is bad.
Yeah.
This is bad. So if we're going off the top 5 of the percentages, I'm going to have to say Anthony Edwards. I consider SGA a point guard. I consider Steph Curry a point guard. Even though he plays off the ball, I still consider him a point guard. And whoever else, you name somebody else, Luka?
yeah,
Luka to me is a point guard, even though he could get off to the 2. Anthony Edwards is phenomenal. Had a great season last year. Took his team to the Western Conference Finals. And he's 22 years old. 22 years old. It's nothing but uprise for him. So, and I like his attitude too. He thinks he's the best already. So that definitely counts for me. But I'm very eager to see how he performs this season.
Yeah, I don't like how they're putting Stephen Curry so far away from, the top rankings. This is sounding a little crazy. I know these guys are doing well, but Stephen Curry shows up every time, every game. I don't think it's a game he's not at 24, 28, 29, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy how the NBA just try to start moving in a new direction and pushing the greater, older people out instead of just letting people prove it. But I like the list. I like what they're trying to do.
This goes back to what he's talking about with football. If you're not winning,
yeah,
they start, what have you done for me lately? You got to win, bro.
Janet Jackson.
Yeah, because if you don't win, I totally agree with you. And look, Golden State ain't stupid. They gave that man a 1-year, $62 million extension. That ain't by accident.
Yeah.
I agree. And then we see what he just did in the Olympics. That was a couple months ago. But if you don't win, you don't win. They won 46 or 47 games last year and didn't even make the play-in. So now if you're not making the play-in and don't make the playoffs, and your team may not look as good as it's been looking the last 10 years, Adam Silver and them niggas talking about, we got to figure out the new superstars, because if these niggas ain't going to be around in April, May, and June, who could we market?
Yeah.
We can't market LeBron and Steph Curry and Kevin Durant if they not playing in April, May, and June. So now they trying to figure out who to market, because they're still going to be playing. If you got to think about this.
That's how this list comes up.
Right. You did think about it. You got LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Steph Curry home in March, at the end of March, beginning of April.
I like the new playoffs.
Yeah, I like everybody you name. Though I totally agree with you. It's just that they not winning, and when you're not winning, the NBA builds superstars. They put these superstars up and make them bigger than life, and then they don't make the playoffs. Now you stop. Now you sitting there watching a nigga named Terry Hicks versus Randy Tour. Like, who? Now you confused. Now you're not getting viewership. Now niggas is talking about, yo, this the lowest viewers in NBA history championship when you watching the games because niggas don't know who the fuck they watching. So that's what I really think it's about, Murda, my personal opinion. But yeah, I don't like it either because I think niggas still nice. You got to think about this. Them niggas really won the Olympics. And when I say won the Olympics, I'm talking about Kevin Durant, LeBron James, and Steph Curry could say solely possible for winning the Olympics. Not saying everybody didn't add on, but those three were the main stars for the United States.
The best small forward in the NBA is Jason Tatum. What do you think about that, Mase?
I knew y'all was gonna ask me this since he had his little video. This way I get you back, Tatum. You know? Pause. I mean, I don't have him as the best three. I would actually put Wemby above him. That would be my particular vote. If you was talking about the best three in the league, 7-4 at the three is crazy. You know, I don't know how else to explain that. Their numbers are probably somewhere in the same ballpark. And Tatum, here we go again. If you was gonna, I would put even what's his name, Batman in front of him. So, you know, he's not my top two at the three. But he's light skinned. He's from St. Louis. You know, that got to count for something.
Jaylen Brown says you're not from Titletown either. You got
Jaylen Brown said that?
You want to go to the video? We need to go back to the video. Jaylen Brown also said, Mase, we love you, but you're not from Titletown. So if you want to put Jaylen Brown above
maybe he thinks Boston is Titletown. Titletown. Listen, Titletown is a place. I'm actually the landlord of Titletown. If we're really talking, you know, Jalen, I was gonna let you stay at Titletown, but the way you're acting, I'm gonna have to call Wemby. We're going with Wemby at the three now.
And the thing about it, Mase is definitely the landlord at Titletown. I'm the owner of the property. So he said he hasn't seen you on the property anywhere. Just telling you.
Y'all niggas are cool. Yeah, I apologize. I'm going to get you next. Pause, Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown said, who's the top five do they have on the small
so
floor?
it's Jason Tatum, then Luka, then,
God damn,
Luka.
they got Luka in every fucking position.
Facts.
Pause.
Well, Luka, KD, and LeBron are actually tied, and then it's Jaylen Brown.
Wow.
KD.
You got Tatum over LeBron and...
KD.
See this? I don't get this. I thought it was like a new era list. You know how niggas be like the best rappers after 2013.
Yeah.
I understand that. The new hotness. But you putting Tatum over LeBron, and I mean, I know he plays well against KD. And I like Tatum, but I don't like him like that over KD now. KD is a bucket anytime, anywhere. That's still one of my favorite players.
So who's your number one?
I'm going Wemby. I'm going Wemby KD.
Okay.
I'm going Wemby KD. I mean, if, on the eye test, you know, sometimes Tatum fades, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Wemby is definitely the best. Is definitely the best three there is. Now, I know last year when we was talking about the top players, they had Wemby like number one, right?
He was pretty high.
So how he goes from number one to not even the best at his position?
Because they be having the nigga at a 5. Is he on the list of the 5 real quick?
No, he's not.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Whoever is doing this, they pulling one of my moves.
He ain't winning.
Yeah, two things can be right at the same time. Thanks for that, PT.
I'm going to go. What PT say?
Two things can be right at the same time.
He ain't winning. I'm going with Kevin Durant. I know that Jason Tatum, every time he plays against Kevin Durant, he plays outstanding. But Kevin Durant is still Kevin Durant until further notice, bro. I like LeBron too. Am I gonna pick LeBron over Jason Tatum if I'm starting a team today? I'm not gonna pick him starting a team, but if I need, who do I need in the clutch? Pause.
Yeah, so he
Yeah, I
would
go
be
LeBron.
number 4. He would be 4 when it comes to small forward. He's not above Wemby. He's not above KD.
I'm not putting Wemby above him, even though the Spurs are my team. This is me personally. I think that Wemby this year, we're going to see a lot because he has Chris Paul on the team. And we're going to see where he could take them. But, and I'm not saying he had a lot of help or anything last year. But LeBron, then when he played with Cleveland, it wasn't that bad. You know, it was bad last year for us as a San Antonio fan. And I get, you can't, like Mase said, we was arguing with Sin a few nights ago, you can't teach 7-4. His skills are impeccable. Yeah. He could dribble, he could pass, he could shoot, he could block shots. He has every single skill set. As it equivalent to wins.
Yeah.
That's what it
nigga was jumping, hand on the backboard, blocking nigga shot.
Yeah, doing all type of crazy shit. His skill set is great. And like I said, I'm not saying he had help at all, but they got to equivalent to wins for Cam. I'm not mad at Mace's list at all either. I'm just saying we got to see more because you're not going to get on national television like that. If not, we're going to be searching. No, I got the NBA package, pause, but I'm just saying niggas will be searching for you on the cable or on the internet. When does he play? They'll have you on at 2 a.m. on a repeat when niggas is asleep, my nigga. You got to get on national television. But until further notice, my answer for the 3 is Kevin Durant for number 1 3 still today.
Okay, and then best power forward, 77% voted Giannis. Do you agree or disagree?
That's actually a valid pick. I mean, who else is you going to give it to?
Who's on the list?
Anthony Davis.
So 77% voted Giannis, and then 7% voted KD.
Is it those two?
Yeah.
KD
Also
is a
receiving
power forward
votes,
now?
but it doesn't say the percentage. It's 80, Draymond Green, Sabonis, Jason Tatum, and then Wemby.
Who made this list up?
I don't know what to say. This list is crazy.
Yeah, this list is stupid. If the GMs did this, man, you could have went to the barbershop and got a better list than this. I mean, Giannis. I mean, you go with Giannis, but the rest of the people on that list are not even power forwards. What do they do as you get older? Now you change positions. Pause. Is he now Kevin Durant's a power forward?
Who the people on the list?
Yeah, so it's Giannis and then KD, but it says also receiving votes. So they got 80, Draymond Green, Sabonis, Jason Tatum, and Wemby.
I knew AD
they were just
was
like,
in
let's
there.
just throw a vote in there, but it really is Giannis and then KD.
I'm gonna go AD. I'm trolling. AD is the best power forward. Anthony Davis. What you think about that, Killer?
That's your business. My vote is for Giannis. Not fuck with Anthony Davis, clutch sports and all that. But actually, to be on some G shit, Anthony Davis had a sensational year last year. He had a really, really good year last year. And so did LeBron. But it doesn't equal out to wins. Yo, niggas averaged 28 and 10.
You said Giannis. Giannis didn't win.
Giannis was hurt, though. Giannis didn't play in the playoffs. He was hurt. And look, that's another thing. The best abilities availability.
That's what I was about to say. What happened to the best ability?
He got him to the playoffs where the Lakers was at. That's what,
you rolling today. You rolling.
I'm just saying, where was them niggas at? A white team, my bad, yeah. Where was them niggas at last year? Nigga, quiet storm.
Nah, they was fishing. They went fishing.
Yeah,
I'll keep it 100. They need the Mamba back. God bless.
Yeah, them niggas quiet storm, mob deep. But I'm going with, look at nigga always clapping for some Queen shit. Calm down, nigga, relax.
You just see the hand.
Yeah,
like,
I just seen the hand on my
see it.
peripheral. But I'm going Giannis. I think AD played really well, but my only problem with AD is that LeBron been trying to give you the team for I don't know how long, and you won't take the team. Does he actually play the 4 with the Lakers, or is he a 5? Like I said, the list is all over. He's a 5 for the Lakers. This list is all over the place. I'm going with Giannis if he's available, if he's healthy. But I think, to be totally honest, and I doubt this will happen as well, is if I would put 3rd or 4th, I don't know 2nd, because I have to sit there and go through the list of the NBA. I like Sabonis as well. But a healthy Zion could be top 5.
if he stays healthy. That hasn't happened yet. You know what I'm saying? We got all these superstars that they're building up, and none of them are available when they need to be available.
Let me interject something. When we're talking about Porzingis, is he power forward?
Is Porzingis considered a power forward?
Yes, because I got Porzingis over Giannis right now.
But also, like, so the thing about Porzingis,
I'm
and if
trolling.
we're going again off of like injuries and stuff too, he had a lot of
Okay.
things in between, so it's like I don't
Yeah, because he turned that series around for Boston.
for sure. Okay, and then last one real quick, best center they got Jokic. What do y'all think?
That's unanimous. I don't think there's nobody that'll disagree with that. I mean, even if you want to say Embiid never goes to Denver. He never shows up. He get his buckets in Philly. He cooked Joker in Philly, and then when it's time to go to Denver, he's always hurt, his toe tweaked. Something. It's always something. Niggas don't even be showing up for the game.
Yeah, I
Like
agree.
Killer said, the best ability is availability.
Yeah, I agree, Joker.
Okay. We're going to go to break. We're actually going to continue the list. The next one we're going to discuss is which player you would want taking a shot with the game on the line. So don't go anywhere.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. What's stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it. Wanna be free.
Welcome back. Now let's get into our underdog picks of the day. On Sunday, the Commanders will play the Ravens. Underdog has Lamar Jackson at 225.5 passing yards. You have him higher or lower at Mase?
Higher.
Who playing?
Commanders versus Ravens. So Lamar Jackson, that's a good one.
That's a good
225.5 passing yards.
DC versus Baltimore. Let's do it.
Lamar Jackson versus little Lamar Jackson. I like that Jaden nigga, man. This is gonna be a goodie. I'm going high on that. I ain't know them niggas.
Yeah,
was
this
playing
where he get his name.
Yeah, this where you get your name, B. This because you know these one of them niggas. He one of them niggas that like it's my turn. Yeah.
It's my city now.
Yeah. And Lamar Jackson, one of them niggas like, chill out, nigga. You know I'm reigning MVP and I'm only 26, niggas. Stop acting stupid, nigga. This is gonna be a goodie.
Facts. Okay, Derrick Henry's at 84.5 rushing yards. Do you have him higher or lower, Cam?
That's a good one because
84?
Yeah,
the
84.5.
reason this is good is because Derrick Henry you've been killing the last 2 weeks. And if Washington ain't prepared for that, then they stupid. And sometimes you just can't do nothing about it because Derrick Henry is fast and he's strong and he just be pushing niggas off of him. That's a really good number to go at. I'm going to go lower only because I'm just going to assume that Washington's going to try and prepare for that.
I'm going higher.
Okay, and then Jaden Daniels is actually at 51.5 rushing yards. So do you have him higher?
How many yards?
51.5 rushing yards for Jaden Daniels.
Higher.
That's a goodie too because he be running too. You know, that nigga passed, but he
Got to take off.
yeah, you know, but I'm saying, you know, he's the quarterback. So I mean, I didn't think this would be a game that I have scheduled on my calendar, circled on my calendar as the football season started because now he may feel, oh, Lamar Jackson got 42 yards. Let me scramble and get me a little 49 yards. These are really good numbers by Underdog. I'm gonna go higher.
Okay. If you guys like these picks, remember you always get a free pick if you're not already on Underdog. So make sure to sign up now and you can make your picks too. So like I said earlier, we're actually going to continue discussing the NBA GM poll list. So the question is, and I'm actually not going to read the answer because I'm curious on what you guys' answer would be. So which player would you want taking a shot with the game on the line? I'll reveal the answer after you give your answer. Mace, what do you think?
Any
Yes.
position pause?
Yeah.
I'm going Stephen Curry.
Okay.
That's who I'm giving the ball to.
Game on the line. I have to go with Steph too. So I'm thinking about stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say stuff because Mase says stuff. I'm really trying to think of somebody to go against.
Go Devin Booker. Go KD.
No, that's not. Why don't you go Devin Booker? That's your man.
Yeah.
You always talking about him. That's your nigga. Yeah. And Devin Booker, my nigga too. But that's your man. You've been pumping him for 3 years, and then I don't have you hear you talking about him.
I don't do Paul's headband Devin Booker. You know, it's different. It's a different Booker.
Okay, I gotta go with Steph Curry until further notice.
Okay, so the vote was Steph Curry at 40% of the votes, then KD, then Luka. Okay, so the next one is
They didn't have Book on the list?
no.
Come on.
I gonna go. My man from Murray from the
That nigga
Denver
Booker
Nuggets. He didn't
dead
do nothing but
nice.
hit game winners last year.
In the
In
playoffs,
the
he did.
playoffs,
He
I
did
mean,
good.
that's when it count.
That's true.
That's when it count.
Yeah,
He did.
that's a rebuttal, but
I like that.
Steph Curry is still very much.
Steph and Katie.
Yeah, but if we talking about over a career.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we gonna choose Steph. Sure. Okay.
I ain't mad at that for last season.
You said for last shot.
Last shot.
Nah,
Jamal Murray.
Kyrie?
Who you had?
I said
Murray.
Murray or
Jamal
Kyrie. Those are my two.
Yeah, Murray is.
Murray last year, he had a couple game winners to take them niggas to the next game or the next
Damian
round.
Lillard.
Damian Lillard, Dame
Oh
time.
yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely Dame time.
Dame time.
Put some respect on Dame name.
Dame might be number one.
One, yeah.
Yeah.
They got logo Lillard from just sending niggas home, man.
He's
Logo
actually
Lillard.
this is interesting. So
Bye-bye.
he's actually tied. Dame is tied for 4th with Jokic.
What?
Nah.
Who's second and third?
Second is KD. Third is Luka.
Nah.
Who wrote this list
I
though?
don't even have Luka over Murray.
That's it.
Yeah.
This is wild.
Told
I
y'all.
don't have Luka over
GM.
It was from your group chat?
No.
You got this from the U?
Oh my god! And speaking of group chat, all my bridesmaids have been fussing me out after that.
Hey, yo, Stat, can I tell you something, Stat?
Oh.
And I
What
know
did
you.
they say?
I know-
They do
let's hear that. Let's hear that first. Go ahead. What they cursing y'all for?
What do they say? No,
Yeah.
they just been fussing me out. They're like, they don't even know us. Woo, 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 woo. And I was like, I mean, y'all are right, but that's the internet, so we know what it is.
Stat, I'll be willing to bet you $20 right now, right this very today. By the
Yes.
time you get married, you ain't speaking to two of them.
No, that's not true.
You want to make a bet?
That's not actually. Yes, y'all will be at my wedding whenever that happens,
Bet.
and they will all be there.
Yeah.
They will all be there.
Listen, the more money you make, the less friends you're gonna have. They gonna
Which
start
Which is
one
very
more.
true, but I already made my. I
Two a
already
week.
made my.
You don't know
Like
one of
cuts.
them already do 2 a week.
And not only that,
I know.
You don't know if they
I
do
know
2 a
their
week.
business. I'm just saying there's gonna be no cuts. The cuts have already been made.
first of all, they two of them is talking about you now, and you don't even know it.
That's not true.
Yes, they are.
Are they all?
That's not
Are
true.
they all like
They're all
Sigma
separate. They're-
Thetas?
No, and I'm not a Sigma.
What are you?
An AKA.
For real?
We are not having this conversation again.
Oh my
Mace.
goodness.
Mace. Yes.
Which one is this? The AKAs?
Which one? The colors? Pink
Yeah,
and green?
them the people that put the pinky
Pink and
up.
green. My necklace is
Yo,
1908.
speaking of
'cause
that,
that's
my
when we were
man Matt
founded.
Middleton's in the building. That's my lawyer who cut this deal for us. Shout out Matt. Yo, give the camera on Matt, man. Real quick.
Matt
Omega,
Campbell.
That's what I said.
Omega
That's what made me think about
Sci-Fi.
it.
Matt
Omega
Yeah.
Sci-Fi.
That's what made me.
We love the press. We love
Shout out
the
to my lawyer,
press.
Matt. I just thought that Matt took that shit serious. Matt was
It's
in a
serious.
Matt was in a marathon, a New York City marathon. I seen him on his page, and the niggas ran up. You know how you in the marathon, you bring your award. Niggas like ooh ooh ooh, and I'm like, that niggas on the sidelines of the marathon. That niggas help each other get jobs and all type of shit, man. That shit is
Yeah.
serious business. That's
It's-
Democrat, Republican, Bloods, Crips. That shit is the professional version. That's the professional version of that, man.
It's a serious matter. If you know, you know. He knows. Y'all know. Anyways, back to what we were saying. They're gonna be there. We ain't having a wedding anytime soon because people will also ask me if I was engaged. I never
won't
said
be
that.
speaking
So
to not
yes.
two of these people.
This is gonna be a long bet because I'm telling you, when the day
Stat.
comes, I'm gonna
how-
be so
that's-
happy.
I thought
be
AKAs was
so
like
happy.
light skin.
No. We're gonna shut that down right now.
That's not
We're
true.
shutting that down right now. No. I'm literally dark
May
skinned.
see school days and he going off that.
this conversation now. I cannot have a whole lesson right now. This is crazy. Crazy. But anyway, shout out to the best sorority ever found in 1908. The
You
first
ain't gonna
and the
be speaking
finest.
to them people,
So we're gonna.
man.
I will. We'll keep it going though.
What do
You'll see
y'all
at the
think in the
wedding.
room? Whenever she get married, you think she gonna be speaking at 2 at least?
Hell no.
Hell no.
2 a week.
No, I'm saying so 5 of them, at least
He
one
thinks
girl.
they're gonna fall. Like I'm not gonna have all of them, and I disagree because I already made my cutoffs.
I know what you're supposed to do, Stat. When I'm 23, I'm thinking that same thing. We gonna ride out forever.
I don't think that about a lot of people, but these are all my own like individual friends, and I honestly just
Did
put
you
them in the
choose
chat, and I said,
them?
"Hey y'all."
Did
Is
you
your day
choose them
ones?
as friends or they chose you as friends?
I would say it's mutual.
That's how they. That's how
It's
they.
mutual.
That's how they
Yeah.
throw the salt in there.
Like it's not like they
Do any
getting
of your
chose.
friends got Rolex and Cubans?
No,
Yeah, it's over. It's over.
they don't care. Like it's okay.
Yeah, you don't
They
know.
don't. I know a lot.
Somebody asked to borrow
How y'all
it.
gonna tell me what my friends think? Like
Somebody
I
asked to
know
borrow
them.
your watch yet?
No,
right,
they don't-
it's
like
coming.
no, it's not coming. And shout out to my girl again. In the I wish, because
What's
she's
her
sitting
name?
right there,
What's her
Sydney. She's sitting right there.
Nobody's talking about
I'm
Sydney.
just saying, no, because she's one of the. She's in the chat right now.
How it happens is
Sydney would be one of the ones you keep. That's why you got her with you. But where the other 4?
They're working.
what happens is that you start
Sydney
hanging out
doesn't
with like
work?
a
She
Joy
does work.
Taylor, and then you don't go hang with them. And then what happens is they're like,
They're
oh,
all living in different cities, doing their own beautiful thing, and I support all of them
So if-
down.
wait,
That's what
So-
happened. And that's what happened in the real bridesmaid. They were like, we don't know these bitches.
No,
we
like
gotta
that's
be
the
together,
thing. We've
man.
had our girls trips already. They've all met each other. Everybody does their own thing, and I love it.
Real question.
I love that.
All larceny aside.
Okay.
I ain't never
All
had
of
no
your
loss.
friends work, right?
Yes.
Sydney works.
Yes.
Why do you have Sydney with you and she work and then not the other girls and they
Hey,
work?
I see them at different times.
Wow.
They're
That's
on
what I'm
different
saying.
levels.
Sydney
as friends.
time.
No, I see them at different times. We saw the other girl a couple days ago.
This is Sydney time.
This is Sydney.
I
time.
see them at different times.
Okay.
And I will continue. But anyways, back
Are
to
they all
the poll.
AKAs?
No, they're not.
Some of them are deltas.
No,
Let me
none of
ask
them
you a
are in a
question.
sorority. One of them is my line sister.
And this is my last question. Mace got a question.
This is interior. I need to bring back Ask
This
Mason
my-
Cam.
th-
Miss
yeah.
Ask Stat today.
Yeah, it is. Why not? You part two. Are these the friends that you were saying can't afford to go on trips with you?
No, I said that they don't always have the time to go with me. And
That
these
ain't what you
aren't-
said. You said some of my
They
friends
told
don't
me
have the
like,
money
girl,
to go.
I can't do a trip this
I
weekend.
can't afford it. Are these the same friends or these the ones you cut off
Some of
already?
the- I
That's
didn't
what happened.
cut off. No, I didn't cut off any of my. These are great questions, and I'll answer them. I did not cut off any of my bridesmaids. They're still part of the chat. And when I say, "Hey, y'all want to take a trip this weekend?" They'll be like, "Girl, you know good and well we can't do that this weekend." And that's okay.
and then you
If they
level up
can't
and
go,
start
we'll
going
go.
with people who can
You
do it.
left.
The whole
They
point
in
is,
the past.
hold on, everybody, real quick. Just real quick, Murda. I need because you didn't answer my question. I didn't
Yes, I
ask you
did.
could go or couldn't go.
Yes, I did.
You asked you. You told me before. My friends can't afford to go on some trips.
Yeah,
these the
that's
bridesmaids?
very different from saying that my friends, like, I'm not saying they make their own money, they do their own thing, but when I try to have a last minute
afford
trip,
to go on the trip. That's what he's asking.
yes, they can when we plan it in advance. We just graduated college last year. Like, some things don't
Yeah,
make
but that's
sense,
what we
and I
just
know
asked
I'm
the
That's
question.
what I
irrational.
was thinking. That's
Yes,
what
but
I was-
I'm clarifying a lot right now because the comments have been going crazy.
What
Let
the
me
comments saying?
there's broke. Like, no, like nobody ever said that. Like, y'all really be trying my friends.
They said
And
it's getting
again,
broke.
I
It's
love
Make
that.
sure you got the right
No, and
friends.
I know,
When
but
you
the
just
way
get out of college, you usually are broke.
I know how like
Then why are you
getting out
saying
of
it's
college,
not giving broke?
because it's not giving broke. We have to plan
You're
a
not
trip in
saying something,
advance,
Mace?
as most
Yeah.
people do.
When we got our cars, we wasn't broke that long. And we did the same for Stat. That's what I'm
You're
saying.
not lying,
That's
Stat.
what I'm saying.
Oh, man.
And when she got our car, she wasn't broke that long. So that's all I'm
I've
trying
been
to
very
say.
blessed, and I love the
Yeah, so
situation that
are
I'm
we. I'm just
in.
trying
Can
to
PT say one thing?
Of course, we're here. Yeah, they're locked in. Not a lot, a couple.
How many?
These bridesmaids here, he's saying in a couple of years.
I feel like I've weeded
That's
out.
what she do.
No. It's not a
You
track
have a
record.
history of leaving people.
No, there's certain people that when things go a certain way and you see how they act, you just know, we are not on the same page. We don't have the same beliefs. My views don't align with yours. We can no longer be friends, and that's okay.
That's what we're talking about.
No, but like at this point, like we have the same beliefs. We align it. Like my even simple things is just like believing in God, like just different things that's important to me.
So let me ask you one question. I mean, TFT trying to leave it alone.
We're here.
If you don't have the same beliefs, y'all can't be friends.
No, we don't have to.
Yeah, that's
certain
weird.
things. No, certain things for me are just non-negotiables that have to align, and that's okay.
I like
and
that.
I think, especially, I'm still young. I'm still getting
What's
older.
non-negotiable?
There's certain things that for me are important to have in a friendship.
What's non-negotiable so we know what to hold you to?
Do I want to share this right now? For me, like
no 3
one
weeks.
thing. You said what?
No 3 weeks.
No 2.
That's a different conversation. For the people
Can
who
they
are
be your
meant to
friends?
be,
Can they be your friends
the
doing
people
2 a
who
week?
are meant to be my friends know what my non-negotiables are, and it's shared with
Two a
them.
week is hoes, my personal opinion. I don't think that they think that.
3.
That's that's crazy.
What
'cause
number
that-
What number is the number?
the number everybody has their own
I
situation.
know, but from your vantage point, what's
from
the
my
number?
vantage point, that again is depending on their situation. I don't know what city they're in. I don't know. Things are different for people. Things are different for people. Say.
Different number for different cities.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Every city we go.
We got our answer.
That's not an answer. That's not an answer.
So in LA,
There's
So in
different
LA,
factors. No,
so in LA, the number could be higher.
listen, if we're keeping it so 100 right now, like, and I'm not talking about my friends, like when I clarify this,
Right.
people be different ages, are in different cities, are around different people, do different things. That will determine what their number is, okay? My friends are similar to me, so we, again, have similar beliefs, so we're going to do what we do. What somebody else does, I don't know y'all's situation. That's on them.
We gonna do what we do.
Every city
what
we
I heard.
go.
First of all, I'm gonna be honest with you.
What's the number for Miami?
I was just gonna say.
What's the number for Miami?
They from Miami, so it don't really even matter. Well, you went to school there 4 years. What I was gonna say is, like Vegas, Miami, and Houston, and maybe a Caribbean island on Memorial Day weekend. There's not many niggas that weekend because it's a holiday. Because Memorial Day weekend is 7 niggas, okay? Because it's Memorial Day. Underdog, we need to hire lower or stash friends on Memorial Day
My
weekend.
friends are good. My friends are good.
6 and 0? Yeah. On the 6 and 0?
My friends are good.
I'm taking
On this Memorial Day weekend, I'm taking the over on the 6.5 in Miami.
My friends are good. This is an interrogation room, and I'm always. If y'all got more questions, ask me tomorrow. Because at this point,
You know what's crazy? All right, we do gotta move on, but I know that you're gonna be like, they got us fucked up.
my friends have a whole voice note, like literally, like. Y'all try my friends. I love y'all down bad. They already know what it is. So
I'ma keep
we
it
joke up
100.
here, of course. But yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100. If Stat loves you, I love you, but I'm gonna talk about y'all because Stat don't be knowing shit. She called Ferris Bueller Biola. She never seen Friday
Mike
before.
Tomlinson.
Yeah,
Tomlinson.
But the whole shit is, I'm from 40th Street. Big L from 139th Street. I speak Ebonics for a living. You don't even understand that. You know what I just say? You don't even get it.
Ebonics
What's
are.
Ebonics?
But you don't know the
just
nigga
don't
did the
talk.
whole song about Ebonics. I'm allowed to say Mike Tomlinson. I'm allowed to pronounce shit a little wrong. I didn't graduate from the University of Miami. I don't have a degree in etiquette or journalism. So I'm just saying, that don't bother me. I don't give a fuck. Niggas be knowing, it ain't no big deal to me. You know what I'm saying?
But stats. So
Last one, then we gotta move on.
no. So I'm just gonna create cities.
Oh shit, is Murda real quick last
No,
thing.
wait, Killa,
Cousin,
wait,
no,
Killa.
I want you to go.
You know
I want you to go. But she gonna tell you in your show you gotta move forward. Niggas wanna get out of here.
I'm all for it. Like, this is great conversation. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love
This
it.
the last one. You gotta get out of here, Murda. Go ahead.
I just want to name some cities one day, and then you just fill in the numbers.
Okay.
I'm a numbers guy, you know.
We can do that.
Miami, New York,
Okay.
L.A.,
Okay.
Atlanta.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay. Okay.
We'll leave Houston out.
Okay.
It's that friends we just playing. I hope
Yeah,
you're.
yeah.
You know, like
we
we
hope
all
that y'all
joke
are really
around,
cool
and
with
like
her.
same for audience walk, because people be thinking I'd be offended. I'm like, yo, like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be up here being offended. Crying. Like it's all good. Let me just clarify that it is all good, because people really be stressed. I promise y'all, it's fine.
They
Okay.
said every city is over. That's what people are putting them on. They're betting over on the cities.
Underdog will put that in. I'm gonna call Nick and see if we can put that in. Send us the pictures of your friends. We can go with the pictures.
Yo, that's insane.
Over.
That's insane.
Higher or lower.
Yeah.
That's insane. They're love y'all,
And
Brad.
listen to the audience. We love Stab. We,
Yeah, we do.
We do this because we like. You ever seen the Bad Boys when the nigga came to take out the Martin daughter? We Will and Martin like that,
Yeah.
my nigga. We trying to protect shit, my nigga. And not only that, we have a responsibility to our parents to make sure that she's good because we respect our parents. We don't know you. I'm about to say, we don't know you females. We trying to make sure that you're all right with her because we have to look after her. So it may seem a little vulgar, but we need to get it out. Pause now, so it doesn't happen later. That's it.
And again, like I always clarify, it is all good. I always have to like just make sure y'all know, because people be asking.
Don't do that thumbs up no more. That means something different.
Yeah, you put up gang signs on the show.
Okay.
Yesterday, I'm telling you, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Like,
They
they
said
took the
stat-
shit after I did that yesterday. He took it
Thumbs
to
up and ran with it?
Yeah.
Crazy. The more you know.
Be careful.
Okay. Best defensive player in the NBA. Before I give the voted answer, want to know your answer, Mase?
It's gonna be between what's his name? That play for Boston. Drew Holiday. And what's the big man name? Pause from Minnesota.
Rudy Gobert.
Gobert. Them two. I think that's the reason for moving Carl Towns. They're sure about his defense.
I like them two answers based on last year, definitely. But I think if we're talking about who's going to be defensive player of the year this coming year, the Jackson nigga, if Ja Morant is healthy in Memphis.
Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, I think that he'll step back up. I think that team moves to be the Ja Morant. And if Ja Morant is there the majority of the games, then everybody else will fall in line. Desmond Bain will be back. Marcus Smart's a great defensive player. Not only Marcus Smart is a great defensive player, he got to have a chip on his shoulder for getting traded and then niggas winning as soon as he gets traded.
Right. That's crazy.
Immediately. Not even a year or two, immediately. So I think it'll be Jackson, my personal opinion. If we talking about who's going to be the best defensive player worldwide, we'll give it to Patrick Beverly and Israel.
What about Draymond?
Victor.
Draymond not a good defensive player? I know we don't, he with the antics, but he check
I
up.
think you got to be there a certain amount of games to get
Yeah,
defensive
you can't
player.
be yoking niggas.
Yeah,
be
niggas
yoking.
slap
can't.
niggas.
Defensive player of the year.
I mean,
I think Victor, though, because Victor could guard wings. He's definitely protecting the basket. I think he's the
I
guy.
need
Last
y'all-
year, stat-wise, it was
I need
Rudy,
y'all to focus on
Draymond.
Tuesdays. That's what y'all do. Larry, you focus on Tuesdays. You got your priorities out of place. Y'all focus on Tuesday.
Okay, so just so y'all know, so Wemby was actually voted first. Then tied for second is Bam, Gobert, and then Drew Holiday. That is the answers. So interesting takes. Okay, there's a lot more questions. You're shaking your head. You just don't like the list, I see. Okay, there's a lot more questions, and we'll definitely continue the discussion because I think you guys' takes are great, and it's interesting to see kind of how it aligns with the GMs. But that is all the time that we have for today. Thank you guys all for watching, and as always, it is what it is.
What you want, nigga? Everything, nigga, super size. Two Big Macs, like when they doing them 2 for $5.